Did you hear about Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, calling Bitcoin a fraud? Yes, that's right. Back in 2017, Dimon didn't mince his words. He dubbed Bitcoin a fraud and even threatened to fire any employee involved in its trading. Quite a bold statement, wouldn't you agree? Fast forward to today, the tables seem to have turned. Can you guess what's happening now? JP Morgan is knee-deep in the world of cryptocurrencies. But what if I told you JP Morgan is now actively involved in cryptocurrency trading? Let's go back to 2017 when Jamie Dimon first made his infamous statement. Picture it. The cryptocurrency world was still in its infancy, and Bitcoin, the pioneer of them all, was beginning to gain some serious traction. But not everyone was on board with this new form of digital currency. One of the most vocal critics, none other than Jamie Dimon, the CEO of banking giant JP Morgan. Dimon didn't just dismiss Bitcoin. He called it a fraud, likening it to the tulip bulb craze of the 17th century, a speculative bubble that eventually burst, leaving many investors penniless. But he didn't stop there. Dimon went on to say that he'd fire in a second any JP Morgan trader who was stupid enough to trade Bitcoin. His reasoning? It was against the bank's rules, and they were dangerous. His dismissive remarks sent ripples through the financial world. After all, this was the head of one of the world's largest banks, openly criticizing what many believed to be the future of finance. His words carried weight, and many people understandably took his warnings to heart. Yet it wasn't just Bitcoin that Dimon had a problem with. He was skeptical of the entire cryptocurrency market, warning investors to stay away. He claimed cryptocurrencies were essentially creating something out of nothing, and that governments would eventually crack down on them. But here's where things get interesting. Despite his public denouncement, reports emerged that JP Morgan was actively involved in Bitcoin trading. This raised eyebrows, leading many to question whether Dimon's criticisms were genuine, or simply a way to manipulate the market. Fast forward a few years, and the tune seems to have changed. Despite his early criticisms, Dimon and JP Morgan have since embraced cryptocurrencies. But that's a story for another scene. For now, let's just say that it seems even the most vocal critics can change their tune when they see a good opportunity. In a surprising turn of events, JP Morgan started warming up to cryptocurrencies. Now isn't that something? The very institution that once shunned crypto started to see its potential. Let's take a stroll down memory lane to 2019. Amid a sea of naysayers, JP Morgan took a bold step, launching their very own digital coin, the JPM coin. This wasn't just any coin, it was a digital token used to instantly settle payments between clients. A first of its kind from a major bank. Quite a leap from calling Bitcoin a fraud, wouldn't you say? But JP Morgan didn't stop there. Fast forward to 2020, in another groundbreaking move, they started providing banking services to Bitcoin exchanges. That's right, the very same Bitcoin that was once dismissed as worthless, was now part of JP Morgan's banking services. JP Morgan's sudden shift wasn't just a change of heart, it was a strategic move, an acknowledgement of the growing influence of cryptocurrencies. They saw a future where digital currencies would play a significant role in the financial landscape. But amidst all these developments, one thing remained constant. Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan's CEO, continued to be publicly skeptical about cryptocurrencies. Even as his company embraced the crypto world, he maintained his critical stance. Quite the paradox, don't you think? This raises an interesting question. If the CEO of a company doesn't believe in a product but the company still invests in it, what does that say about the product or the CEO? Perhaps it's not about personal beliefs but rather recognizing trends and seizing opportunities. JP Morgan's journey into the crypto world is a testament to the growing power and influence of digital currencies. It's a lesson that sometimes it's not about what you believe, but what you do that matters. And yet, Jamie Dimon remained publicly skeptical. Interesting, isn't it? So what does this tell us about Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan's true stance on crypto? Well, it's clear that the narrative is rarely as straightforward as it seems. In a world where major banks and their executives hold significant sway over public opinion, it's crucial to question the story they present. It's easy to be swayed by the words of influential figures like Jamie Dimon. However, as we've seen, their actions often tell a different story. This is why it's so important to do your own research. In the realm of cryptocurrencies, this means digging deeper than the headlines. It means understanding the technology behind these digital assets, the potential they hold, and the challenges they face. It means looking at market trends, regulatory developments, and technological advancements. Doing your own research is not just about fact-checking. It's about gaining a comprehensive understanding of the subject matter. It's about acquiring the knowledge and insight needed to make informed decisions. Investing in cryptocurrencies, or any asset for that matter, should not be a leap of faith. It should be a calculated decision based on thorough research and careful consideration. Remember, the crypto landscape is constantly evolving. What was true yesterday might not hold true today. And what is true today might not hold true tomorrow. This is why continuous learning and research are crucial. Also bear in mind that actions often speak louder than words. In the case of Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan, their shift towards crypto speaks volumes about their real views on this burgeoning asset class. Despite their initial criticisms, they are now actively involved in the crypto space, a move that arguably contradicts their earlier stance. So the next time you come across a headline about a major bank or executive's views on crypto, take it with a grain of salt. Look beyond the rhetoric and examine their actions, and most importantly, do your own research. Remember, the truth might be closer to what they do than what they say. In the end, it's clear that JP Morgan's actions speak louder than Jamie Dimon's words. From outright dismissal to embracing cryptocurrencies, their journey is a fascinating paradox. It's a stark reminder that the world of crypto is fluid and complex. So, don't just rely on the words of banking moguls, dig deeper. Be inquisitive. Unearth the truth for yourself. Don't let the big banks manipulate the narrative. Do your own research and decide for yourself. Thanks for watching.